This is a high voltage laboratory. Feels like bad stuff happens here. It's like I can reach inside of the vehicle. Farhtwind. Watch this.
Hi.
Hi. This is the car, the brake of the future. Right now, I am in a top secret lab in Stuttgart, Germany at Mercedes-Benz headquarters. And in today's video, we're going to see the tech of the future for Mercedes-Benz. And some of it is in the cars that is going to be coming out and available in 6 months. And then some of it is gonna take a few years, but I promise you, this is going to blow you away. And it is tech that you've never seen for electric cars. This is the 111 prototype. I have never seen this one before. It came out about a year ago and it looks like it is from a futuristic movie. I love these prototypes. So now we're gonna go look at Mercedes-Benz car that is coming out in the next 6 months to a year and is using a lot of this technology to become the most efficient Mercedes-Benz ever made. Let's check it out. This is a high voltage laboratory. There's only one of these in all of Europe. Come over here close. These look like sound panels. This is like styrofoam. It's not really like a sound lab. Right now on my phone, it's in satellite mode because this is an EMC room, Electromagnetic Capability room. This stops all electronics from being able to be transmitted outside of this room. This is in order to test out the voltage. They can throw different voltages and have it test the cars to make sure that they are safe and they work well. I'm not fully confident in what's happening here. It's soft, but it's pointy and scary. Feels like bad stuff happens here, but it's not. It's just car stuff happens here in testing. This is the CLA. This is a car that is coming out very, very soon, and it's going to be something that I like to compare it to the Tesla Model 3. This is more of an entry-level Mercedes, but the beautiful thing about this is that Mercedes-Benz has been doing a lot of the battery technology for years now, and this is the latest and greatest. We're going to take a look inside of the drivetrain to find out why it is the most efficient Mercedes that's ever been made, but in order to do this, they have a really fun idea. Right now, yes, I'm wearing the Apple Vision Pro and it's allowing me to see some things that you guys can't see here. So this is the EQXX. Here's the car. It looks super real right now, to me especially. But if you want to see what the motor looks like, I can reach inside of the vehicle and there it is. This was able to get 1,200 kilometers of range. It is a 2-speed motor. So this motor has 2 different gears inside of it, which is unlike any of the other Mercedes electric cars that have been out so far, which helps this CLA be more efficient than even the EQE and the EQS. Get ready for the coolest part. Right here is the real motor. Then we can take it really quick and expand it. It's just like Iron Man, but it's not even there. It doesn't even exist. That's real. The next stop in the future is the customer-centered XR space. We have a black box with a green carpet, and as we open the door is a giant green screen. So this is going to be some augmented reality to help you understand what type of vehicle and what different needs that you might have. And so we've got our model here, Leslie, and we're gonna go through a whole simulation and I'm just gonna let her do it. So she's grabbing that headset right there and she's gonna put it on.
Just go right into it, yes, and grab it.
Oh my
And now you have it on.
gosh.
Hold on with your right hand to the seat, that's real.
Okay,
And then you can just,
It's a lot of trust. Okay, it's a real one.
yes, you're in there, okay.
Leslie's view and then my view. Imagine, just regular glasses, not these big VR headsets. This is just so that Leslie can visualize it while we're in here and that we can see what the future looks like in this world. So,
Hi.
hi. Looking good over there. Come enter the real world now. You could be transported right now anywhere in the world. Where would you choose?
Paris.
Paris, boom, you're in Paris right now.
What do you mean?
Now where do you want to go? Look at that, you're in Alaska now. How's Alaska, do you like it?
I love Alaska.
Let's go to the beach. Hawaii, you're in Hawaii right now. It's hot.
So hot.
On to the next. This is the Vision EQXX, and this is the car that Mercedes-Benz put all of their technology of the future. And one of the important things that they did was they put the entire top on here is not a glass roof that you can look up and see through. There is an issue with converting the power from this low voltage to high voltage. All of this solar was only able to run your screen on the inside, the lights on the inside, all of those little things. If you could take a car on the metal on the top and have solar, but have it actually go to the car, to the battery to be able to run the motors and run the engine. This is the technology, a little microchip. And this is the technology of the future that Mercedes-Benz is working on. What if you could take different sizes of batteries and the energy that comes from the solar and use software to be able to use the right voltage and pump it all in in. So that's where the power converter actually comes in and is able to help it. Inside of this box right here, we have multiple batteries. These are different styles of batteries. And as of right now, we've got the power converter inside of here, and you can see every battery, what the voltage is coming, and the power converter is able to change it and pull what it needs so that it all stays the same. If we just turn off one of them and it pulls from the other ones and keeps the output the same. Until I came to this lab, I had no idea this was an issue. This is a solar that was used on the EQXX. And while this is nice, there's a lot of steps to produce this. You have to run it through high heat, you have to use different materials, and it's brittle. Watch this. I closed my eyes for that, but hopefully that looked cool when I broke it. If we could have something that covered the entire car, the fenders, the bumper, you could have around 11 square meters on the car. And so what they're working on now is this. No, this is not solar right there. This is just some metal. The future of solar on vehicles is this, a solar coating that you can put on the metal. You can still paint over the metal and have different colors. This coating would actually be your solar. You have to have the right power converter in order to do it, and you also have to have the right type of coating, and that is the future, and that's what they're working on in this lab. One of these materials is real leather, and one of them is fake leather. I genuinely don't know which one is which. They're using biotech materials in order to make certain products. For example, this is a prototype chair, and it's using this material, and it feels nice. It feels like some high quality textile, like some silk. This is what most of the time people use in order to make this type of material. Recycled plastic, some cotton. You can use biotech materials. That's what they're working on here in order to take the DNA from this, but be able to use it in a way that is really good for the environment and make this product that's really good.
I don't know, they're both really nice.
3,
Okay, I
2,
feel like this one smells
1.
like it, but I feel like this one is it.
This one is this. What's the answer?
Yes,
She got it right?
she got it.
Oh.
It's really tough to tell the difference, and I mean, I love leather.
What they're doing is testing it in this metal machine. Right now, this big old machine has one purpose, and it is to pull leather, and it's testing it right now. So as it pulls it on the machine, it's gonna pull it until this thing rips, putting all that info into the computer. Well, let me introduce to you one of the brightest ideas that I've seen, the brake of the future. So this is it. This is the brake of the future, and it is actually ingenious. So this is what the brake looks like, and they enclose it inside of here, so no elements are touching it. No dust, no wind, no rain. If you have an electric car, you might be wondering, why do we even need a brake? Why don't you just use the regenerative braking at all times, and then you don't even need a brake? Here, I'm gonna show you the reason why. The regenerative braking is going to work on electric cars 98% of the time, but I'll tell you what, that 2% of the time, an animal comes in front of me or the traffic stops and I need to slam on my brakes before I slam into the car. So yes, you do need to have a brake that is for your car. It should be a brake that is designed to work for the full lifetime of the vehicle, which could be up to 300,000 kilometers. And if you take it and enclose it inside of the motor, which is super smart by Mercedes-Benz, the elements don't affect this like they do on a traditional brake. Imagine having your brake on your electric car that's sitting there all the time, and it's got debris and rocks and dust and all the different things in there, and all of a sudden you slam on the brakes. There's a chance the effectiveness of the brake doesn't even work that well. Now we are in the building where this was born. This building was only built 2 years ago, and it was built just to make the electric cars of the future for Mercedes-Benz. These are the testing facilities. We're in the main level of it, and this is where they do every bit of testing. I'm gonna show you some really cool things. They have taken apart and dissected a car and put it in different rooms. This is the high voltage battery pack. It is connected right now. The drive unit is in here, the engine of the car. But where's the rest of the car? It's not inside of here. This is just the engine and the motor inside of there. So if we walk over to the next room, this is the car. This is basically the car, which is super trippy. This is all the low voltage side of the car. There's your door handles. There's your brake pads right there. Every single connector that you have with this Mercedes-Benz is in this room. They have a robot right there, and that robot is what drives the vehicle and does all the controls. So between these two rooms, Mercedes-Benz is testing the low voltage, the high voltage. They're doing stress tests on this vehicle. They're able to simulate everything that they need to without having to take the car on the street. This is the future of electric cars, and this is what Mercedes has been testing for years. The future is about to become reality. And this is the reality. This car is coming soon. Yes, this is the camouflaged version. We should expect to see the actual car, what it's going to look like in spring of 2025. I've driven in it, I've seen the testing labs. So this fan right here can blow air that just goes flying into the car. But I'm guessing if the wind was blowing, it would be this right here. Farhtwind.
Stop.
I've really loved meeting with Ola, the CEO, driving in the car, coming to these testing facilities and seeing this. I get to see some really cool things, and to my Mercedes-Benz colleagues, please don't be offended by my Farhtwind joke. I'm a child.